Hello and welcome to this third OF1 tutorial. Today we are going to look at the .NET Runtime. What the .NET Runtime is a program that allows you to test the screen you have created. So you can see here I have a screen that I have created. This is very similar to the screen I created in the previous video, except with a few minor changes. Now to open the .NET Runtime, just click on this button here and it will bring you up the login screen once it has loaded. Once the login screen pops up, you will be asked to log in. If you do not have a username created, just use the admin. If you type in admin and no password and then click OK, you will automatically be logged into the .NET Runtime. So this is the runtime. Here is your desktop. There you have some development tools, which I will not go into details in this video. This is some basic functionalities that you have. This allows you to save any changes you make to your database. This allows you to update your database. This allows you to create a new entry in your database. This allows you to copy an entry in your database. This allows you to delete it. And this to print. This to quit the runtime. And this to send any screen that you have open in the runtime into the designer. So if you open a screen that you do not currently have open in the designer, click this button and it will automatically be opened in the designer for you, so you won't have to search for it. Now let's look at the build to screen that I created. If I double click on it to open it, you can see it loads here. So for the moment, you can see I have my browse here, I have my fill-in boxes here, and I have my button here. If I select various different entries, you can see the fill-in boxes are being updated. If I double click on one of these entries, or click the update button here, I can now edit those fields. Once I am done updating an entry, I can click save here to save my changes, or click cancel to cancel my changes. This button here, the order button, allows me to open another screen in the same window. So if I click on it, you can see now I can see the order of that specific customer and the order status and other different information. If I close, select a different customer and go back onto it, you can see I have some various different orders again. So click close to go back to the previous screen. You will also notice that the order button is not at the upmost right, unlike what it is here on the designer. This is because for the moment it is as a static item and not asked to be fit to the right margin. To change that, go into the designer, select your order button, and this can be done with any other widgets. Go into the layout tab, which is here, and you want the horizontal resize to be hold to right margin. Another tip I am going to show you is if I delete these fields, which I created by creating one and then copy and pasting and changing the field name. A quicker way to do that and to add more than one field or fill-in box is to click this button, add field here, select the table you want to use. I'm going to use the build to, and then just add your fields. Then you can choose the order you want them in. I'd like the customer number and the name to be at the top. Then click next. Then you can choose the various different type of boxes, which I will go into more detail in a different video. So such as fill-in, combo box, and others. Then you can click finish and they will automatically be arranged in a column for you. You may also notice that there is a white rectangle at the back of my screen. Here. If I go back onto here, you can see this is my rectangle, which is at the back of all my fill-in boxes and my button. And if I select it, go into layout, I can now choose a gradient for it. And this will make my screen look a bit nicer. Once you have done your changes, click this button here and it will automatically open the window in the .NET Runtime and update it for you. So if I click it, you can see the runtime automatically opens and refreshes itself. So you can now see the gradient at the back. My order button is now held to the right margin and all my fields are here, my fill-in boxes. Now that I've showed you the sample that I created, I am going to show you some of the different functionalities available in OF1. If you go into this root menu entry and the system menu entry, you can see various different options that allow you to customize the look and feel of OF1, such as the language, the themes, and other such properties. If you go into the user menu entry, you can add some various different users. If you double click on one of them or click update, you can change the login name and the birthday. You can also change the birthday by opening this calendar pop-up. You can also change the password by clicking this change password, and it will bring up a change password pop-up. If we go and see this sample menu entry, it will bring up a list of various different samples that illustrate the various different functionalities of OF1, and this automatically comes pre-installed with OF1 when you purchase it. So if we look at this external window, what it does is pretty much an external window with the customer table and a close button to close it. This mashup here shows you a customer map, which is the integration of Google Maps into OF1. So you can see my Google Maps here, and the pin here is the address of the customer. And if I change the customer, the address, and the Google Maps will be updated automatically. The address is once again taken exactly from the database. This print customer list here shows you how you can have customizable print options for your screen and for your program. In this case, it is to print my list of customer. And if I click the preview, it will automatically create a basic PDF of all my customers. As such, this is again the very basic program and can be improved. All of this is done using Viper, which is a printing tool from IAP. Okay, if I close this, you can also feel free to have a look at the different other examples that illustrate some more functionalities of OF1. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial on OF1 and its .NET Runtime. I hope you found the video informative. I hope you stick with us for the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.